This Noha was my childhood. Sajjad Laye Ay Mushkil was originally read by Katri Bawa from Lahore. It was written by the great Tanveer Shah Sahab and composed by the legendary Ustad Akbar Abbas. Tanveer Shah's beautiful words paired with Akbar Abbas's stunning composition has cemented this Noha into our hearts as an evergreen Noha, one that is read by so many year after year. This Noha speaks to the arduous journey that the remaining members of the Prophet's family had to make to Sham, specifically highlighting the struggle of Imam Zain al-Abidin, the son of Mullah Hussain. Just an FYI so you don't get confused, I'll be referring to Imam Zain al-Abidin as Mullah Sajjad in the video. Now this Noha begins with this heartbreaking sani. Akbar bhirada qatil, Akbar bhirada qatil, Abida hum safar. Now some vocab words here. Bhira means brother. Humsafar translates to companion, but in this case it specifically refers to a travel companion. After the 10th of Muharram, the remaining members of the Prophet's family were taken to Kufa and were then made to march to Sham. The experiences in Sham were very painful for Mullah Sajjad. Tanveer Shah writes in the first verse, Ronda खून कैदी नई मर्ज कोई पुरानी ऐ शाम खा गई सजाद दी जवानी हो या ज़ईफ़ यकदम हो या ज़ईफ़ यकदम बाज़ारांदा सर. Now let's go through this verse line by line. Ronda khoon kaidi, nahi marz koi purani. Vocab words for the first line. Kaidi means prisoner and is referring to Mullah Sajjad. Marz means disease. The next line goes, Ae sham kha gayi Sajjad di javani. Now the expression kha gayi means to eat away at, or in this case, to destroy. It's understood that Mullah Sajjad was in his 20s during the Battle of Karbala, and you'll find that in many nohe about him, Sajjad di javani or Sajjad's youth is often referenced. So here the poet says that the events in Sham were so difficult for Mullah Sajjad that they ate away at his youth. Whereas the subsequent line is expressing how quickly Mullah Sajjad aged due to the happenings at Bazar-e-Sham. Hoya Zaif Yakadam Bazaranda Sare. Zaif means old, Yakadam means suddenly. It was in Bazar-e-Sham where the remaining members of the Prophet's family were paraded and humiliated. The events at Bazar-e-Sham is often used in our poetry to symbolize the helplessness of the members of the Prophet's family, namely Bibi Zainab and Mullah Sajjad. In this next verse, Bibi Sakina is speaking to her older brother, Mullah Sajjad. Asgharida kurta veeran mere led vich rakha de ऐसा कर कबर दा बिद निशां मिटा दे तेरे बाद आ ना जावे तेरे बाद आ ना जावे मेरी कब्र ते शिमर. After the martyrdom of Mullah Hussain on Ashura, the tents of the Prophet's family were looted and set on fire. Bibi Sakina faced tremendous physical and psychological trauma at the hands of Shimr. In this verse, she's referencing that trauma and pleading with her brother Mullah Sajjad to remove the identification of her grave so that Shimr wouldn't be able to locate it and desecrate it. The psychological trauma that the holy household had to face at the hands of Yazid's army had very haunting effects. In this next verse, Bibi Rubab, who was the wife of Mullah Hussain and the mother of Bibi Sakina and Mullah Ali Asghar, laments. Aake Rubab abid, mushkil hai mera jeena. असगर है करबला विच रे शाम गई सकीना होई गोद मेरी खाली होई गोद मेरी खाली किस दी लगी नजर आंखें रुबाब आबिद मुश्किल है मेरा जीना आंखें means to say and mushkil means difficult. In this line, Bibi Rubab comes to Mullah Sajjad and pours out her grieving heart. In the next line, she tells us why. Asghar hai Karbala vich re Sham gayi Sakina. Asghar is in Karbala while Sakina is in Sham. She grieves over her empty lap. Hoi god meri khali kisi di lagi nazare. The word god means lap, and in this context, it relates to motherhood. Within the South Asian community, when someone prays to have a child, you'll often hear them say, Ya Allah, meri god bhar de, make my lap full, which relates to having a child in your lap. This is a painful verse that tugs at the heart of every mother. Now the next verse is actually a little bit different. This is Bibi Zainab speaking to Mullah Hussain. The poet says, Aise sham de shahar vich shabir rul gaiyan दरबार वेख वीरन तेरी मौत भूल गईयां बीमार मर ना जावे बीमार मर ना जावे ज़ैनब नू ऐ फिकर ऐसे शाम दे शहर विच शबीर रुल गईयां. Rul gaiyan means to be destroyed or ruined or to wander aimlessly. So here Bibi Zainab is telling her brother Mullah Hussain about their experiences in Sham and the worries she has for Mullah Sajjad, the very ill Imam. We know that Mullah Sajjad was very ill during the Battle of Karbala. A widely accepted tradition is that he had a high fever, which is why he could not fight in the battle. Because of this, Mullah Sajjad is also referenced in Punjabi and Urdu poetry as Abd-e Bimar, or the sick worshipper. So again, Bibi Zainab is worried about Mullah Sajjad, especially since after Ashura he became the Imam of the time, had the responsibility of carrying on the message of Islam and also protecting his remaining family members. The final verse speaks to life after captivity. Oh yare aaj da चुप चुप सजाद रहंदा पुछे हाल कोई रोके ना शाम दा लैंदा जेड़े जुल्म वेखे आबिद जेड़े जुल्म वेखे आबिद दुनिया नु की खबर. Now a little historical context of the plight of the Prophet's family after Kufa. After Kufa, they were taken to Sham as prisoners, where they were shackled, tied in ropes, and paraded in the streets. The severed heads of the blessed martyrs were at the forefront of this procession, while stones were thrown, curses were hurled, and boiling water was launched. Asham, Asham, Asham. These were the words that Mullah Sajjad answered with when asked what the most difficult journey was for him. And this Noha hauntingly highlights all of that. This was an in-depth translation of this beautiful Noha. For me, what's so beautiful about these old school Nohe are the memories attached to them. We had this Noha on a cassette while I was growing up in New York, and I swear whenever my family and I listened to it, we were so engulfed in Katri's reading, the Giriya or the lament of the listeners. I mean, you had grown men crying their hearts out, all in the remembrance of Hussein and remembering the noble sacrifices that he, his family, and his companions made. I mean, where else can you find this love? May God bless our reciters, our poets, both living and those who have passed, our composers who add the most beautiful touches to this heartbreaking poetry. Al-Fatiha for Tanveer Shah Sahab, and may Allah bless Ustad Akbar Abbas with a long and healthy life. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Salam and Ya Ali Madad.